existence. See, because I remember the days when my song just wasn't sang so clearly, and it's clear that all of you can't feel me when I go back to the visions of loneliness when I was invisible to the very one I dreamed would notice me. No one can understand the control that worldly connotations had on my life when I would stare into the mirror and it would spit back into my face the reflection of a girl dying to be different. A girl angry because the body that stared back at her was a constant reminder that she was too thick and hair too short and rough, and she was too short and her skin just wasn't light enough. Remembering those late nights with my face buried deep in the toilet bowl, throwing a pain that only I can know, see, because my mind had been warped by the constant pages of size 3s and magazines like 17s and Cosmo. I was desperately taking advice from the unwise just for the sake of having an answer to the unanswerable questions, while blasphemy seemed to spill from the lips of the ungodly as they poured their sacrilegious thoughts into the open wound in my mind. And I remember pain burning beyond the depths of my soul, and I was sure in that moment that my life would be this way forever, see, because I would always be a black girl simply trying to make do in Barbie's world. And I often ask myself why the perfected four corners of Barbie's world never seemed to fit into my circle of life. But then one day I rose to find that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it was in that moment that I decided to no longer be a prisoner in my very own jail that I broke free, and I stopped. And I stopped taking advice from the unwise, and I stopped trying to find myself in Hollywood's magazines. I looked past the initial reflection in the mirror, and for the very first time I saw me. I saw beauty in the imperfections of my face, and glory from my neck to my waist, and heaven from my thighs to my feet. All 5'3" and a half of me, who could find a way to dance to any beat, who finally found the courage to lift up my voice and sing. I stopped caring about what the world called comfort, because once again I find comfort in the most uncomfortable states of mind. I found myself again toe-tapped into the rhythmic beats of my thoughts, only this time they seem to join in musically with the offbeat melodies of my existence. I stopped caring about what the world called comfort, and I was able to orchestrate harmonies, melodies, a symphony, no wait, a magazine within me.
Girl, this is what you're supposed to be. Hey, magazines will do. I'm supposed to go on shopping spree. So here's my magazine. Here's my magazine.
So this song is for all my girls, all my sisters out there. Have you ever been in a relationship with a dude and he start comparing you to girls he's seen on magazines and on TVs and on videos? Tell me what y'all think. This sort of thing happens all the time. Appearances that plague my mind. I look at the covers of the magazines, images in front of me used to have me questioning, is this what I'm supposed to see? Pretty girls, my back on every page, type of girls that Hollywood made.
So can I
make it in this industry?
No cover girl identity.
I have so much to say, but I'll rely on what's inside of me.
Hey, magazines will do. I'm supposed to go on a shopping spree. Why do your pages talk to me? Girl, what you supposed to make it called? So, but I'm still a queen. But I'm still a me. Here's my magazine. Read my magazine. He says he likes his girls to have the looks of a mom. Manicure nails, body shaped like bottles, long hair, the musket tone is a plus. And if you got it, maybe then we could be us. I stop, I'm proud of how this works for a while. Look at myself, then I return the brother's smile. I said, baby, I'll be. That's all I'm gonna be. This cover don't need editing, so come and read my magazine. Magazines look good for me. I'm supposed to go on a shopping spree. Do your pages on and telling me, girl, what you supposed to make it up. But I'm still a queen. Those are, but I'm still a
So here's my
Boy, when you look at me, what do
you wanna see a carbon copy of another song?
Sorry, I can only be, I can only be.
I can only be me, only me. So if you want a different picture, better
somebody else. Somebody. I'll say, who you think you're talking to? On the shop, what do you pay to? Don't make this song to me, girl. What's supposed to be? It's all, but I'm still a queen. Clothes are on, but I'm still a queen. Magazines, what do you mean? I'm supposed to go on the shop. Don't make this song to me, girl. What you supposed to be? It's all, but I'm still a queen. Clothes are on, but I'm still a queen. So here's my magazine. Read my magazine. So read my magazine. Or what a video said, I want you to look at yourself and I want you to tell yourself this. Sorry, I can only be. Yeah. Or if you got a man to tell you he wants you to look like Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Megan Good, or whatever else they want us to look like, I want you to look that man in his eye and tell him this. Sorry, I can only be. I can only be. Oh